tea because I can't hang around all day.
You don't need to, Maudie. We can manage ourselves.
I've seen you manage yourselves. You'd have your back stuck to the teapot from breakfast till supper. Well, today it's going to be different. One rinse and you're out. Understand?
You're getting hard, Maudie.
No, Percy. I've just stopped being soft, that's all. I woke up with the realisation that I've been an unpaid rugby assistant for too long. From now on, it's strictly help yourself. Slide in, supper, and slip off. So you'd better get something.
Cheers.
Hello.
I wasn't talking to you, and anyway, I will say you're rugged cheer anyway. What's up? What? Oh, you should worry, I'm married then.
When you two are quite finished.
Have you been upsetting Percy?
It'll upset you and all when she tells you.
Tell me what?
What you just said.
Oh, what did she say? Somebody say something. You're not leaving us, are you?
Not yet.
So that then?
She's clamping down on the tea break.
Is that all the way you were going on? I thought she was going to... You what? Why?
Because I'm sick and tired of you three sitting on your backsides all day, complaining about the exploitation of workers, while I'm on my hands and knees polishing under your feet. Well, from now on, you get your own tea and out. 10 minutes and you go.
That's the way it is it?
It is.
Now we know. Who are you writing to?
Nobody.
Well, don't be surprised if you don't get a reply then.
If you must know, I'm putting in for a rise.
You're what?
I'm putting in for a rise.
You poor misguided fool. Don't you know there's a pay freeze on?
A what?
A pay freeze. Your assets are frozen.
Are they?
But you just don't understand. You're wasting your time. You just have to wait and save the rest of us. What's this? Dear Mrs. Castle.
Ah, Minister for Transport.
You're a bit behind the times, aren't you? And anyway, you don't spell Castle, C-A-R-S-E-L.
How do you spell it then?
There's 2 L's in it. C-A-R-S-E-L-L. Remember it, please, Sebastian.
I forgot to give you this. It came second post.
She's a bit late. And a postmark up on her bus. Who is there in British Airways except you, me and Keith, right?
There must be others. I mean, there's all those other stations. I mean, there's
still
still...
a damn silly question, so we're getting a bloody silly answer. Let's see what it says. I can't believe it. They can't.
Can't what?
What does it say?
After all these years,
What is it?
man and boy,
What are you on about?
it's the best years of our life, and now this.
What?
We'll get away with it, I'll fight a tooth and nail. I've worked for over 30 years in a system wheel tapper at King's Cross, to checking collector at Coote, yeah, there I am today. And now this, they think that a piffling piece of paper they can cook my goose well, just let them try. Do you hear?
Ah,
I mean, we here.
we hear, but we don't know what the hell you're on about. What's happened?
Well, what's happened? I'll tell you what's happened. They're closing down Little Straining. That's what's happened.
Oh, Harry.
You might well say, oh, Harry.
Oh, Harry.
Listen to this. Dear Ben Twissell, the measures discussed between the Transport Commission and the government to streamline and economise on our present system has brought in its wake the necessity of making drastic reductions in branch line services. I'm sorry to have to report that it has been deemed necessary to close the line serving Hamslet, Little Straining and Cottingham East. This will take effect as from September the 1st this year. The line has for several years been an uneconomical proposition, running at an annual loss made to find other positions for yourself and the staff, there will inevitably be some redundancy. Yours faithfully, Colonel Throgmorton, Oak.
Oh! Throgmorton OBE.
OBE? What does that stand for?
Out of bloody expenses. This would never have happened if you hadn't been helping yourself with that Blackpool taking money.
How did you find out about that? We're only for performance.
I don't care. The real money washes down to £79,999.90 and 8pence. You're ready for a life of crime, my lad. Talking of crime, where's Keith Bright?
I just gave her a ring.
Why, have you got engaged?
No, she's trimming a wig.
She's always trimming her wick. It's a wonder she's got a whip. I need her. We need the benefits of a criminal life to get us out of this. Bertha, is that you? Well, get over here, you're wanted. No, it's not the police. I want you. You've been made redundant. No, it's not a step up, it's a step out. So get over here as quick as you can. I need the benefits of that silver brain of yours. What a comfort it is at a time like this to be surrounded by such fortitude. Come on, love, cheer up. Things aren't going to be seen yet. Give us a song, Percy.
How do you expect me to sing at a time like this?
That's right, force yourself.
Give me the moonlight, give me the girl, save the rest.
Okay, that's enough, that's enough.
Well, what are we going to do? Where are we going to live? If they close this station down, they won't let us live here.
I don't see why they're to pick on us. We've done nothing.
Maybe that's why.
We're a busy enough line.
Busy, what with 4 stopping trains, 3 expresses on diversion, and a soccer special on a Saturday.
There you are. How are they going to manage without us?
You're not going to manage without us if I am my way.
How are you going to stop them?
I don't know, I haven't had time to think yet. Hey, keep Bright will have some ideas. She's a bright lass, she was all bit, eh?
How can you say that about a woman who spends half her life in prison?
She's been clever enough to stay out and do it all, hasn't she? But anyway, she's friendly with them Americans and Catholic. Maybe she'll be able to flog that little training as an all-English institution. How would you like to go to an institution, Percy?
I don't care. I'd go anywhere as I feel now.
You won't go, Jim. Right. As soon as you finish that cup of tea, you can go and wipe us against. Oh, Charlie and she must have nipped in there when we weren't looking and scribbled a couple of faulty ones on the wall. No reading, just whitewashing. We don't want you with any bright ideas at this time.
Have I got a sack?
In a roundabout sort of way, straight from the shoulder, in a manner of speaking, yes, we all have.
Well, I got that up our stairs.
And I'll go and whitewash the gents.
Just hold on a minute, you anxious. Come on, buddy, cheer up. Why don't you nip into the kitchen while I update the hour with my colleagues here?
All the talk in the world won't make any difference. Can't bear the thought of having to leave here.
Come on, nobody says you're going to leave. Cheer up. Tea's not going to help you now. Why don't you nip into the garden, bud, and we'll try and sort it out.
Will someone tell me what's going on right there?
Here, you can read for yourself.
If they say we can close down, we can close down. If they say we stay open, we stay open.
And if I say you shut up, you shut up. Shut up. Can that be? We're not expecting any trains, are we?
Don't look at me, I only do the whitewashing around here.
Not what I know of.
I bet it's one of them lads got his six stuck in the chocolate machine again. You haven't had time you'll look at you.
Why me?
Because you're the only one I know who can get 3 bars out of it and get money back. What can we do for you?
I'm going to Manchester.
Oh, yeah. How did you propose to get there then?
I have walked by train.
That's a good thing. Which train have you in mind?
Well, it says on this time.
Any notice of that?
But it distinctly said that the train arrives here at 1:45.
That's quite Now, if you wouldn't mind going full in head-first in your bucket of whitewash, me and Bertha will try and find a solution.
Don't you want me anymore then?
I can't think of a time I have wanted you less.
Right, I'll go then.
Right, and don't forget, no splashing the seats. The last time you were in there, I was walking out of the hail on my you-know-what for weeks. Like an inverted angel. Right, Bertha, what do you suggest we do?
Start looking for another job?
No, we can't do that. I've given over 20 years of my life to this station. I can't let them snatch it away from me just like that. You have a point. We're not handling enough traffic. Maybe we could go some baby tunes to cutting release.
That's a lot of good that'd do. Fundraising it to break the fuel.
Maybe you'll...
We could flog the lines for scrap.
No, we can't do that. We've got to have a bit of tunes to run on. Besides, somebody might get suspicious. We could advertise. We could sell Little Straining as a holiday resort. Get away from his law, Little Straining.
Blimey, the nearest pub's 7 miles away. Nobody wants to get that far away from it all.
That's only an idea. Can you got any suggestions?
A miracle?
Take more than a miracle to get us out of this. The blazes is that? We're not expecting any trains, are we?
I don't think so.
We can't have strange trains running wild on our lines. You better go and see what he wants. If he's friendly, drop your signal. If he isn't, tell him to go back where he came from. They're coming. Go on. And if he turns nasty, tell him to go and...
What's going on?
Some clowns running wild on our tracks. Percy, what are you doing?
Painting.
I can see that, but what?
Gents.
I'll try and get some of the walls this time. We ought to have him destroyed. Hello, Bertha. It's what? A special for London stopping here? What did he want to stop me for? You better let him through.
What is it? Why should they do that?
No idea. Let's find out. Percy, you better get that ticket by your name. Let me take all the tickets. They even more than you.
Oh, please, no.
So what really has done that for months. Just be careful of them cluckers. Little Straining, all change.
This is Bench.
That's right, yes.
Splendid. My name's Hickory, and this is Colonel Throckmorton,
Throckmorton?
OBE. Maybe come in. We'd like to have a few words with your husband.
He's got some few clients well with you and all.
We're from the British Transport Commission.
I know.
Would you mind if we sat down?
Please yourselves.
I did it. I did it.
Now, what have you done?
I clipped me flipping finger. I'm bleeding to death.
Let's have a look. Oh, nothing more than a pinprick. Go and run it under the tap.
Will I live?
I'm afraid so. Men, they're worse than a lot of kids.
What a rum shower. There was one woman, she had a face like ended up tracking. Snitty. Like I was saying, tall, good-looking woman.
Bent whistle.
The way you say it makes it sound like a cricket instrument.
I'm Miss Hickory. Allow me to introduce Colonel Throckmorton.
Oh, how do you do?
Throckmorton.
Throckmorton?
Oh, OBE.
Out of bloody expenses?
I
Yeah, you sent that letter?
know. Then you have it.
Right, that was well and truly, Alex.
Not so fast.
You haven't come to put the shutters up already?
Not at all, in fact.
September the 1st, it said in there.
I can explain, if you just give me a chance to speak. I can explain everything. In the first place, that letter should never have been sent.
Too right, it shouldn't.
You see, you've been reprieved. There's no question of your being closed down now.
Did you know? Well, we did not closing us down after all. Why not?
For the very good reason that it's been decided that the constraint should play an important part in the construction of the new atomic plant to be built not far from here. The foundation stone is to be laid by Royal Companies.
Oh, yes, over there.
It is true, Mr. Burgess. Up until yesterday, the Minister of Transport had decided to use road haulage for the job of moving the materials. But at the 11th hour, there was a change of heart, and it was decided to use the railway.
Why, right. Where can you find a more reliable body of men than on the railways?
I do feel bad.
You couldn't be worse. What's up with him now?
I clipped my finger, Harry.
Serves you right.
It made a big hole, Harry.
Now everybody will be able to see through you.
Have you got any sticky tape?
Have you got any sort of sticky tape? No, only red tape. Nothing adhesive. Shop. I'm sorry about him. He's a deserter from the bus company. It's nothing to do with us. What are we talking about?
The building of the atomic plant relations station.
So we will.
Will you excuse me while I go and see the bill?
Of course, of course. The line is to be kept open at least until the project is completed.
And how long will that be?
Hard to say, really.
Try.
4 years at least, I should imagine. Wouldn't you, Colonel? I'm Colonel Throckmorton, spokesman.
I thought as much. Either that or he's a ventriloquist.
We should have to revise the entire position of the constraints future. In the meantime, since the line is to remain open, it might be as well to continue with the skeleton node research.
Skeleton? We don't just skin and bone as it is.
Very well. We'll see if we can't leave things as they are. The Minister stressed that he had only made his big decision for economical reasons. It is cheaper to use rail as a long-term policy, but he would only continue to do so, providing there were no hitches, complications, etc., etc. Otherwise, he would be forced to use road transport.
And what sorts of situations, etc., complications have you in mind?
Any unnecessary delays or strikes or labour disputes may occur. In short, anything which would cause this line to remain idle for any length of time. So you see your life is going to be in their hands. I don't think you've got much to worry about.
Don't you?
Providing the facilities of the station are of direct necessity to the building of the plant, you remain in business. There is one thing I'd like to tell you about.
Yes.
Jenkins.
Oh, right. I'll show you. It's a London waffle on the second door on the left. The first one's last luggage. You'll smell the difference. And you'll go quick. The lights in that luggage. He's quiet, isn't he?
Quiet may be, but shrewd. He doesn't miss a trick. It would take a good man to put on a wrong curl. I was going to tell you about a Nigel Jenkins.
Who?
A Nigel Jenkins. He travelled up with us just now. He is the village's shop steward. A red-hot union man. I have a feeling he's going to need watching. Still, it's not your job to concern yourself with the politics.
No.
But as they say, forewarned is forearmed.
Oh, yes, yes.
How very good it is up here in this part of the world, away from all the clamour and commotion.
You blasted idiot!
You found it all right then?
What happened, sir?
The blundering nincompoop!
Oh, dear. Never mind, I'm sure I'll be able to get it off with some water.
You half-baked imbecile! You retarded fool! It wasn't my fault. How was I to know he was standing there? If it had moved or something. I thought he was part of the fittings.
Bounce Whistle, you'd better get things tidied up around here, or I'll get rid of those lots of you. Do I make myself clear? Let's get out of this circus. By heaven, Bounce Whistle, you'd better watch yourself. From now on, I'm going to give little Straney my special attention. You hear that? My special attention! Come, Hickory!
I better get this out of the way.
You blithering fools, you half-baked idiots, you innate imbeciles.
That's what he just said.
He doesn't know you like I do, you third-rate nitwits.
What did I do?
What did you do? You come in here looking like an advert for Nestles and you say, what did I do?
I only kicked it.
I'm not interested. Do you know who that was who just went out?
The white tornado?
No, a couple of beer.
You keep out of this. This is my party. That was Colonel Throgmorton, the man who sent that letter. He came here to tell us they were keeping us open. Now he's having second thoughts. He thinks I'm running a circus. Well, if I am, the clowns are going to start to perform. What are going to do their toll around here now? There's going to be some discipline. Right, Bertha, get that tray shoved into the side.
But,
No buts, just get that bloody thing moved.
what am I going to do with these?
If I wasn't a gentleman, I'd tell you. I'm not you're not speaking up of that, am I? Now, as for you, some bright child, mornings through the awakening, when are you going to understand that you're not one of the Keystone Cops, but a British railway man with a job to do?
I don't do my best, Harry.
I know, but your best's not good enough.
Every time I try to be helpful, somehow something seems to go wrong.
You've noticed as well, have you?
But I don't let it get me down. No. Percy, I say to myself.
Not without difficulty.
Percy, I say. There's plenty up worse than you.
Yes, and I'm one of them. Now, do me a favour and go up the line and wake up all the sleepers.
What about the ones that won't get up?
Use your influence. Buzz off.
Oh, hello, Dan.
Hello, ladies.
You've been busy by the looks of things. I didn't know we had an excursion in today.
That makes two of us, isn't it?
Did they spring it on you?
It's a special from London.
What did they want to come here for?
Haven't you heard? They're building a bomb that shut the road.
What, here in Little Straney?
Looks like it.
This is wonderful.
Well, it is for us, because if they were building a factory, they were going to close us down.
Never.
It's true. Anyway, we don't have to worry about that now. As long as they keep working, we stay open.
This is going to put Little Straney on the map.
Listen, if we're not very careful with them atoms, we could be off the map.
We could do with some fresh food around here. Might liven the place up a bit. You never know, I might even find myself a boyfriend.
That's right. The place is going to be bursting at the seams of man.
Maybe, but I don't want our Gladys coming over with any seams bursting.
No, really.
I'm just waiting for the potatoes to do through, and then I'll serve. Later take before my reservoir.
All right. How long will it take?
I'll give them another 2 or 3 minutes.
No, I need to build this atomic factory.
4 years, we reckon.
Depending on how many tea breaks they have.
Give it 2 minutes. What are you doing, Matt? I thought I told you to get that train shifted.
That's just it, Harry, I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
You promise you won't be cross if I tell you.
It depends. What have you done?
I've lost the engine.
You what?
I've lost the engine.
Well, you better go on bloody violence or I'll be stopped out of your wages.
They shunted when I wasn't looking. I told them to pull it.
And the fool knows you should have pushed. been doing all right for themselves. You just finished off 2 sets of registered mail and the morning papers. What do we need to start on next?
Serves you right for leaving them in the parcel office.
Well, I know someone doing to keep them there. Well, they wouldn't let me have them in the bedroom.
I should think not indeed, nasty smelly things. Look what's happened last time we kept an animal in the house.
How can you talk about your mother like that?
Then Twister.
All right, I'll go. Oh, hello. Can I help you?
Well, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I was wondering if you could give me a piece of information.
I'll do my best.
Well, I've just got here, see, and I was wondering where I could get a drink.
Oh, water?
No, beer.
Oh, you'll be lucky.
Oh, really? Why is that?
There isn't a book round here for 7 miles.
Not, oh, that's bad.
You're telling me it's bad?
The boys aren't going to like it.
Oh, they'll jolly well have to get used to it. What boys?
Hi, boys. There's going to be a lot of us here, see, building the new atomic plant outside the village, see.
Your name's not Jenkins by any chance, is it?
That's right. How did you know?
I've got to watch you. I mean, you're the union man, aren't you?
That's right. There's no
It's right in the Sahara Desert.
There's no laughing matter, I'm afraid.
Oh, come on, it's not serious as all that.
Not for you, maybe, but for the boys, yes. I can tell trouble from the word go.
What sort of trouble?
Boys can get nasty if they don't get their glass of beer.
How nasty? You don't mean these boys, they're not going to go on strike or anything?
No, I don't think they'll go as far as striking.
So what's it now?
No, I don't think they'll even start.
What?
Harry, we're in dead trouble. There's an express on diversion coming in.
Why all the surprise? We are a railway line, you know. You must expect things like trains.
Yeah, but they don't understand.
Have you opened the gates?
Yeah, but
Then why all the panic?
it's coming up behind Percy and I can't stop it.
What do you mean you can't stop it? Of course you can stop it. What do you do? We give you signals for. Drop him! Drop him!
I tried that. It came up in my hands.
Oh,
He'll be
Oh,
killed.
don't say that.
What are we going to do?
what can we do? Oh, mercy.
Percy.
Poor Percy.
I only hope we're doing the right thing.
Don't say it as if we've got any choice. Rightly or wrongly, it's the only thing we can do.
Well, somehow it just doesn't seem right.
Don't let's go over all that again. You heard what Jenkins said. Either the men get their beer or they turn nasty. You were quick enough down in the tools when they got here, weren't they? Thought they were never going to pick them up again. And they didn't. They until I decided to open a 4-ale bar and the other. We've got to face it, but we've got us by the short end.
Abby,
Right, over a barrel, a couple of barrels in fact.
we haven't even got a licence for intoxicating liquor.
About the water I put in it, we won't need it.
Well, I don't like it, Harry, and it's no use saying I do.
What happened to you? What happened to you?
Nothing.
Are you sure? I sent you in there 20 minutes ago to empty 2 ashtrays. What have you been doing? Finishing off the dog ends?
I don't smoke.
Well, 2 ashtrays in 20 minutes is slow going even for you. Every day you go around raising your levels.
I haven't only been emptying Dad's praise. I've been helping Bertha unload the van.
It's all right then. I don't mind what you're doing as long as you're doing some... Van? What van? We haven't got a van.
Well, we have now, because I've just been helping Bertha unload it.
Van? What you want a van for?
To fetch this. You didn't expect me to carry it all the way from Upton.
No, I didn't. But what is it and where the hell have you got it from?
The pig and whistle.
Where did you get it?
She swiped.
You swiped it of all the damned up bloody silly things to do. What have you spotted?
At the speaker work, did you kidding? A quick flick of the wrist for the old Johnny and it was gone.
Look at that.
That was gone at all. Which reminds me, I better get it back before someone notices.
Yes, you are. And you can take that pig and whistle with you. I'm not holding stolen property under this roof.
No.
No.
Oh.
What's the matter now?
In that case, I better take the beer back.
What beer?
This beer.
That beer? You mean you swiped that as well? You told me you'd won that pig's giveaway.
There's winning and winning, you know.
Swinging and swinging, you know. If the men don't get their beer, they'll be striking right, left and centre.
There's gratitude for you. I was only trying to be helpful. I used my initiative.
All right, we'll keep the sign, but we don't go around boasting where you've got it from.
You won't regret it. I'll fix it up right away.
Maudie, you coming here a minute? Yes, Maudie, we've had a bit of a setback.
Now what's happened?
Bertha's on the rampage again.
Oh no.
Yes, I'm afraid it's Don't answer me. It's probably the police. Let me pick up their scent. Somebody ought to tell me about that.
Well, it won't stop on its own, I'll answer it.
No, it's all right. Percy, you answer it. If they ask the occupier, tell them we don't take it.
One minute, slip up a place.
Give yourself up.
Hello? Hello? Chap, the other end keeps saying hello back to me. Hello? It's up again. Would you please be quiet? What do you want? He says he wants his kids.
He wants his what?
Kids.
Kids? Blimey, don't tell me keep your ass been kidnapping now.
Hello? It was said 3 weeks ago. It was said 3 weeks ago.
He's got that problems nobody else. Dr. Bernardo's own kid. Hello, hello.
Who's your lady friend?
Hello, Ben Russell speaking. Oh yes, Mr. Barnshaw, your ghost. Yes, we've been waiting for you to collect it. First thing in the morning. Right, okay. Right, Percy, work it out. 2 goats, 3 weeks, full load. How much it's going to cost? Have you finished setting up in the other room?
I've just got to hang up the dartboard.
Right, get on then. And just remember the 20 goes at the top.
Right.
We were playing for over an hour last night before we realised the damn thing was upside down.
And you're as daft as he is.
That's as maybe, but we don't go around advertising it. Oh, well, this is late.
Oh, leave the girl alone.
Well, why not? I only said she's late.
I expect an alien's mess from work and they've gone for a bit of a stroll.
You can't be serious. He's a troublemaker. And if you go round looking hard enough and long enough for it, you're bound to find it.
You did say the 20 goes to the top, didn't you?
You see what I mean? Yes, unless you want to all stand you on their heads.
Will you give an alien a chance for our lives' sake?
I'll think about it.
Oh, there's somebody who wants a ticket.
Ticket? How did he get in? Come back later. Don't put me hand on him for a minute. Percy, did you tell the men to put their beer in the suitcases?
Last night.
All right then.
What do they want the suitcase
Mrs. Ventristle, Mr. Ventristle.
Will you stop bumping me and the kittens?
And Aaron said good evening.
I know, I heard it.
Dad, and Aaron's got something to say to you. Oh, that's nice.
If you keep doing that, I shall turn nasty.
Did you hear what I said?
I heard what he said. I'm not deaf. It's just I'm not too particular to listen to anything he has to say.
Harry!
Well,
2 corks, 3 bitters, and a glass of water.
trust you to top of Christ.
What did I say?
2 balls, 3 letters, and a glass of water. Why, someone ever done that?
No, next door carpet's on fire. Ah, someone dropped the bag end on it.
Well, go on, pull it out.
Keep it going, I'm coming.
I think you should listen to an Aaron, Dad. What he has to say may affect us all.
It's out.
Good. Now, 2 balls, 3 letters, wasn't it?
That's right.
Hurry up, Dad.
I'm going as fast as I can. I've only got 1 set of hands.
Can't roll, you know.
No, not yet. It's not official, is it, Aaron?
It's pretty definite as far as I'm concerned it's on.
Can't, that's nice anyway. Now then, listen, Percy. You get a little steady with this.
Right.
Off you go.
Oh, I did it.
We now get it cleared up. Right, I'm closing down in a minute. Family business. Right, what's this news that can't wait?
Shall I tell him?
It doesn't matter.
I will if you like.
It's my job really.
He might take it better coming from me.
I wouldn't bet on that if I was you.
He's going to find out sooner or later.
Later rather than sooner, the way you're carrying on.
You're not going to like this, Dad.
I'm not very keen on the conversation so far, if you come to that.
I think you better tell him.
Very well. I'm pulling the builders out on strike tomorrow.
You're what?
I'm having the builders down tools first thing in the morning.
You bear, you.
And Dad.
What do you want to do that for?
It's not a matter of wanting to, Mr. Benson. When needs must, the devil rides.
And what the devil's driven you?
Principle. I found out that one of the men is not a member of the union. I've asked him to join, but he won't listen to me. I've got in touch with headquarters that if he's not removed, the men will strike. I'm now waiting for official backing, and I've asked them to phone back here later on this evening.
All the bloody here. Who said you can use my telephonic communications?
I do.
Did you? I shall deal with you separately. Do you know what this means, of course?
About the closing of the station? Yes, Bradley's told me.
And knowing that you're still going ahead,
I can't let it influence me one way or the other.
I'll influence you in a minute.
The men are behind me to a man.
Behind you like a herd of sheep, more like it.
I suppose you know what to do.
Of course he doesn't, but you don't think that's going to make any difference, do you? Who is this ogre, this giant against the unions?
Sam McNabb. We sent him to Coventry this morning.
He must have gone by bus then, because there's been no train.
No, Dad. What an Aaron is it that no one will talk to him?
Oh, they won't worry. Well, we'll see about that. And as for you, Mr. Anari, whatever your name is, you think that at the drop of a hat, everybody's going to come running. Well, they're not. I'm not, for one, anyway. This is still a free country, as much as you might not like it. And it's up to every man and jack to fight for his job. And that's what I'm going to do. So you can put that in your salt mine and block it.
I don't have to stand here and listen to this.
No, you don't. And you needn't bother to come back here again until you're invited. And then you can please yourself.
Dad! An Aaron!
Have a drink after that.
You can properly set the cat among the pigeons now.
No, well, I've got time for you now. With a seat, come in here a minute.
What's up?
Do you know what I know? It's called Sam McNabb.
Sam McNabb. Oh, It's that young chap living with Mrs. Harris up the road. Lodging.
Ah, that's it. You don't know if he's in here tonight, or do you?
I haven't seen him.
Right, this is what you do then. You go round, nab the cat, bring him back here, be as quick as you can, make sure nobody sees him.
What's to do?
Never mind what's to do, you do as I say.
Right. But Harry, I never was any good at this cloak and dagger stuff.
You've never been much good at anything else, are they? Well, you've never stopped in the past. Now, go on, buzz up.
Even if the Mary was right, I was right. You don't call to speak to him like that.
You know your dad. When he gets all worked up, he doesn't stop to think what he's saying.
Who says I don't?
He won't have anything more to do with me after this.
You want to think yourself lucky.
Shut up, Harry, you've done enough already. Stop worrying about it, love. If he's really fond of you, he won't let your dad stop. My farm wasn't all that taken up with your dad.
You couldn't do it.
If he didn't, that's him stop it from marrying me.
He'll never come here again after what Dad said to him. I know it.
It's nothing but a storm in a teacup. It'll all be over in a couple of days. You mark my words. Besides, I haven't finished with your father yet.
Are you two going to sit there gossiping all night? Well, at least nip round the front and see if Bert has finished fixing that sign.
Oh, all right. What sort of sign is it?
You do as you're told, you'll find out soon enough. And see if she's going to be long. Tell them I need her in a hurry.
Where's Thursday?
I've sent him on a errand. He's going to Betsnick now. We've got to have words with him and explain the facts of life to that man.
Is that wise? Do you think we should interfere?
Well, somebody's got to if we're going to save our skin.
Bertha says she's a couple of screws short.
Well, we know that, but what about
That's what I'm telling you. She needs 2 more screws to make it really secure.
we can't be bothered about that now.
Where did you get it from, anyway?
You know the pig and whistle at Upton?
Yes. Oh, Dad, you don't mean...
Yes, made Marion strikes again.
I shouldn't worry too much, love. Your father was going to give her a good talking to.
We gave her a good talking to last time. And look what happened. They put her away for 3 years.
It should hold, but I need a couple more screws to make it really safe.
As long as the pig was soft on the whistle, we'll be all right. Right. Open again, get some of these glasses washed. I need to have a word with Bert.
But I've got to get the van back.
I know that, but one minute crisis at a time. We've got an emergency on.
Another one?
Yes, Mr. Henry bloody Meredith. It's called a strike.
No, you get to be a bit of a menace. What's wrong now?
One of the builders isn't a member of the union and won't join, so the rest of them are going on strike.
What can we do?
Come over here. Right. Send Percy to fetch the viper in our bosom.
Pardon?
Send that now.
What are you going to do then?
Brainwashing. Me and you are going to explain to him the benefits of being a union man.
We are?
Yes. Can we think of any of that?
No. That doesn't matter. We can invent some, can't we?
Come on, Bert, I knew I could rely on you.
We can tell him about organised labour. Describe the trade union movement in this country from the year dot. Give him the facts and the figures. Blind him with science. Quote Lenin, George Brown, Marx and Spencer.
Wait a minute. How many ideas are you talking about?
No, but he's not going to know that, is he?
He just might. No, I'll talk to him man to man.
It never works with Morty.
She's a woman. Look, just explain Henry's ways. If I want anything from you, you can just nod. You can nod, I suppose. Well done. Just be careful it doesn't drop off or we'll be stumped. Hey, up, here comes the one. You got that then? Did you get him? No, she's supposed to do that.
He's outside. Shall I bring him in?
Well, unless you suggest we all go and sit on the blackboard. Yes, go and get it.
What's going on round here
Come on, so little something.
Oh, aye, a little thing's inquiry would be nice.
No, go and get my bottle of Everly Special from under the counter. Give these to me. You can sit down here.
Is this the one?
No, you fathead, that's the disinfectant.
I thought it had a funny taste.
Right, we go over this spotted bother with Mr. Jenkins.
Oh, aye, she's nobody of sorts, mate, so I won't join this ruddy Christmas club.
And have you any idea where we'd be today if it wasn't for the work of the unions?
Yes.
And you'd be wrong. If it wasn't for the unions, we'd still be slave labour, with the employers wrapping whips over our heads and sending women and children up chimneys.
Just let them try, that's all. I'll not be having my wife and kids forced on the ruddy chimney, union or no union.
Are you happy at work?
Oh, no.
You mean you'd like to see some change?
Oh, aye.
What would you like to see change more than anything else?
I'd like to see all the ruddy chimneys pulled down for one thing. Then my wife and kids be free for once and for all.
No, there must be something else. I mean, I bet you what have to say for yourself. Sam.
Pick up nine more skids.
If we had so-and-so, things would be better. Don't you say that?
Oh, aye.
Well, you can have them, but not on your own. But waters of an organised mass, there's nothing you can't have.
I've gone now already.
Every complaint will be looked into.
Is that the truth?
Of course it is.
I'm beginning to see things in a fresh light. You mean to say that if I join the union, they'll back any complaint I had?
That's what they're there for. And what's more, they need men like you.
They do?
Yes.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll think about it. But right now, I feels like a sing-song. Let's have a bit of a sing-song. I belong to Glasgow. Glasgow. Is he looking for a bite?
No worry, you found one.
I belong to Glasgow. Dear old Glasgow South. Was
Shut him up.
He bit me.
Right, he's back with husband or something. Just shut him up. Hello. Sorry about that. Yes, we're rehearsing for the Glee Club for the teacher. You want to speak to me? I'm sorry, he's not here. He's trying to take a message. Right, as union backing. Right, okay. You have to speak to him.
It's impossible. He's not in the best state to talk to anyone. Look at him.
I'm sorry, he's indisposed at the moment. Yes. He had a bit of a tricky problem. Yes, when we were sitting on the back of it, he fell in. You have to talk to him or he strikes on. Well, could be no. It's too late. It should have been put down at birth. Remember what I've been telling you about the unions? Well, there's a man on the other end of this phone wants you to join in. So just say yes. Do you hear? Yes. It's like talking to a sponge. Right, he's here now. Right, when he finishes talking, you just say yes. Right, did you hear that? He said yes. I know what he's saying, right, but he's not well. Right, okay, thank you. Good night. about your fellow man.
I've got to get the crossing gate open, and I've got to get that van back.
So you are. I'll tell you what we'll do. Put Sam back down in the night and drop him off on the way.
That's a good idea.
Round the back. Don't let anybody see you. Percy, give her a hand. That's got that settled.
About time too, I have never heard such a disgusting noise.
You start to have enough problems at one night.
It sounded like it. Who was that being carried out feet first?
Sam, now he's not feeling too good.
Like he was feeling anything. What's the matter with him?
He's got a touch of brewer's rash. Gladys,
What?
I want you to deliver a message to Mr. Jenkins. You can tell him the strike's off. After sober consideration, Mr. McNabb's decided to join the union. Tell him it's official, because we know he likes things official. And no fraternising, just deliver the message.
And what are you looking so pleased about?
Well, look, I think the critical crisis has had to end.
It's not Morton.
What?
He's just getting up in a car.
No.
Well,
I'm going to sit on his signal box.
oh no, you're not. No rats are leaving a sinking ship. I'll tell you what we'll do. Put him in the cupboard under the stairs. Come on, we haven't got much time. Clear up. Muddy, go and tell the lads to put them beer in the suitcases. Tell them to open the window and let the fresh air in. Right, you two, get these barrels moved.
But Harry, they're heavy.
I don't care, get them moved. Come on.
Here he comes.
Right, 2 barrels, Compounding, Guy Fawkes, London.
What the devil's going on here?
Well, look here, this is an unexpected pleasure.
Unexpected, yes. Pleasure, I doubt. What are these two doing?
Look, these barrels.
I can see that. But why in here?
We just checking the price.
You usually do it in your own living room.
They like to work in a homely atmosphere.
Is this stuff coming or going?
Going, right now. Barrel party, dismiss.
Wait a minute, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Make up your minds.
These barrels are not labelled. Get some destination labels stuck on at once.
Right away, sir. There you go, sir.
But that says little straining at the leash.
Why don't they stop in here?
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Because you never asked.
Harry,
What's up with you now?
I've sprung a leak. It's running down my neck.
This man's sprung leaks here. Can he be excused?
Very well, get them out of here.
Right, you two, off you go. A man couldn't ask for a more loyal staff. Oh, Lordy, I believe you met the wife when you were here last time, sir.
Yes, and we met a moment ago when she appeared to be spotting space for the newspaper.
Guys, even you all the time after our Lord's Madeira cake and 4 pies, aren't they, love? I don't suppose we could press you to a piece.
Would the Colonel care for a cup of tea?
I wouldn't think so. You wouldn't be stopping long, will you, sir?
That's where you're mistaken, Benwhistle. I am contemplating staying for at least 2 days. I want to see for myself exactly how this station is run.
That'll be nice. Should be quite an education.
A cup of tea would be very welcome, Mr. Benwhistle.
It will take a moment to mash.
When I came through the waiting room, I thought I detected a strong smell of beer. It was reminiscent of a public bar. What would that be due to?
About a penny, the orange squash has gone up again.
I'd have thought of that.
You've got to be quick at a time like this.
Aren't you going to see who that is?
What?
There appears to be somebody at the ticket window requiring attention.
You mean that, Marky? Oh, you don't want to take any notice of that. It gets very blowy up here, you know.
Wind or no wind, I'm going to.
Well, you're all right. I'll get it. Hello.
We're on to dinner, mate. What did he say?
3 hours to Bitter Lake. I hope he keeps my form. It gets very blowy and cold now this time of year.
I've got to soak through.
It's a pity you didn't drown.
What's happened?
My bung worked loose.
Your what?
My bung.
Have you been drinking?
No, I never touched this stuff.
Don't lie to me. You're saturated in beer.
Oh, I know. It was my bung. It was loose.
Does anyone know what this idiot is talking about?
His bum.
Loose.
So I gather. But what bung is he referring to?
Eh?
To what bung does he refer?
His bum.
Oh, it was loose.
Never mind. Forget I ever asked.
Belong to Glasgow. Steer on
How very odd.
Yes, when you jump the wings of a dove, it takes 3 hours to get his feet on the ground.
There's something in that cupboard you don't want me to see, isn't there?
Oh, no, there isn't.
Oh, yes, there is. I demand to see it. Open this at once.
You don't want me to do that, sir.
At once, do you hear?
Why don't you leave it till later, like next year?
Oh, get out of my way. Come on, come on. Good grief. Who is this?
It must be somebody the wife brought home. Can't be going off, it's well preserved.
This man reeks of whiskey. He's in an alcoholic stupor.
Fully, I always thought it was cupboards.
There must be a reasonable explanation, it's just that I can't think of one at the moment.
I smell a rat.
He's got a nose on him, hasn't he?
There's something shady going on here. I don't know what it is, but I intend to find out before I leave. The whole atmosphere is polluted with alcohol. It smells more like a brewery than a station. What's this? Stocking up the Christmas bench,
I can explain everything.
You're going to, don't worry. But right now, I don't want an explanation. The writing on the wall is very clear.
Aye, jolly Earnshaws with him again.
You can conspire together to sell beer and spirits on unlicensed railway property, abuse the authorities' amenities, and run a disorderly station. You're in trouble. All of you. By heaven. When headquarters hears about this, Edgewell Road, they'll not only close you down, they'll likely as not demolish the place, pull it down brick by brick. This time, level straining has stretched its rope too far, and... Oh. Yes, what do you want? Did you hear that? That for you was the voice of doom. Well, I'm going to drive back to London tonight and write my report. And when I think of what's going to happen to you, I shudder.
Campari or Chester Street, we won't be meeting again on the slow train. I'll travel no more from Littleton Landing to Open Shore. And long Sandton, I'll stand well clear of the walls no more. No whitewash pebbles, no up, no down, from 44 crosses to Dunstable Town. I won't be going again on the slow train. On the main line and the good siding, the grass grows high, and Dog Duncan, Tubby Woodside, and Trouble House Hall. Asleep, and all and a bit. No passenger waits on Chittering platform or Chester Head. No one departs, no one arrives, from Selby to Poole, from St. Earth to St. Ives. They all pass out of our lives on the slow train, on the slow train. Monmouth of Buccaneer, on the slow train. Armley-Moor, Allen, High Hill and Somerset, on the slow train. Windmill End.
Have you got a pin, Maudie?
Here, I might as well have done it myself. Use that fork. Now where are you going?
I'm doing what it says.
Doing what? What says?
Well, it says on the lid there, if a pierce with a pin, then push off. So I'm going. I wasn't to know, was I?
You might have guessed. Never mind. I need to walk time. What are you doing? Well, he took a breakfast tray up to the Colonel 20 minutes ago. I haven't seen it since.
I forgot about the Colonel. Hey, it was a bit of a laugh last night, wasn't it, when that sign came down? You should have seen his face.
It's not funny, Percy. He might have been killed. He's upstairs now, just lying. Never moved a muscle all night.
And do you know you such things?
No, I wasn't. I don't know what's come over there. Really, I don't. Gladys, you better get on with your breakfast, otherwise you'll be late.
Mum, there's something I want to tell you.
Yes, I know. But at the moment, you better eat your breakfast and get out of this house this morning as soon as you can. Your father was furious last night when you brought a neighbouring home with you.
He wanted to talk to Sam McCann.
I don't care. At the moment, a neighbour is like a red rag to a bull as far as your father's concerned.
I think he's being very small-minded.
Well, so do I, but he can't help it. In fact, some of the things he's been doing lately, I'm beginning to wonder if he's got a mind at all.
You've only given me half a cup, Maudie.
And here he's only doing his job.
Yes, I know he is, love, but you're never going to get the father to see that. Can't you get him to change it?
Hey, that's an idea. Ask him if he wants to join our lot. We could do with someone like him on our side.
He's got ambition. He's got to be something one day.
Well, so are we. Unemployed if he goes on as he has been.
He wants to get us the House of Parliament.
If he's safe enough with that lot, he can have as many strikes as he likes. We'd never notice the difference.
If he gets to be a MP, there'll be some
No, your dad had him assassinated before he could make him.
How is he?
I'm not news to you all.
You don't mean...
No, he's alive and kicking, so you can take that smile off your face.
Oh, thank heaven for that.
But he doesn't know who he is, where he is, or where he's come from.
You mean he's
He doesn't know a thing.
You haven't told him, have you?
Of course I haven't. But even I'm adding to his confusion. Every time we find him on a basket and some bulrushes.
Holy Moses.
Oh, of course I haven't. I've told him he was getting his connection and missed his train.
But who does he work for, though?
I've told him he's a traveller for an animal foods company. So if he asks you ever want a dog biscuit or something, for heaven's sake, bark. Or more to Italy before you all leave. But first I have to address my colleague here. Where's Bill, or shouldn't I ask?
Last time I saw her, she was up signal, polishing her lamp.
Who does she think she is, El Latin? Take 100 G to save her. Go and tell her I want her. We have to have another summit conference. You keep phoning up from London asking about the Colonel. There must be a nationwide siege going on.
What's to be done now?
You have been up back here at 5 minutes now, skin out. Now you know me.
Look, Dad, before you start, there's something I
You
want to...
listen to me, I got my spoke of this. What was the idea of bringing Jenkins back here last night when I told you he wasn't to come here unless he was invited?
He wanted to speak to Sam McNabb.
I can believe that.
He wanted to know what suddenly made him change his mind.
Sudden? Sudden? You can't call a whole bottle of Heavenly Special sudden.
I still don't see why you got it in for him.
You don't, do you? Well, we might need to give you a list sometimes. But for now, just remember to keep him out of my sight.
I think you're being mean and unfair.
And so do I.
You keep out of it.
No, I won't. I stood by long enough listening to you laying down the law. Well, what am I saying now? If Gladys and Anne want to go together, well, that's up to them. You can't stop them. She's of age, and this is her home every bit as much as it's yours. And she's entitled to bring in whom she pleases, when she pleases.
Have you finished?
No, I haven't. Just because you've got a bee in your bonnet about that poor man being a troublemaker, you think you've got the right to go around making everybody else's life a misery. Well, it's got to stop. Do you hear? Either he comes into this house, or I go out of it.
Oh, no, you can't.
You don't mean it.
I've had just about as much as I can take with you three cavaliers the way you've been carrying on. You come out with these brainwaves which turn out to be more like brainstorms. I've come to the end of my tether. And you've got to make your mind up and come to a decision by tonight, or else I pack my bags and go. And Gladys will come with me. You better dry your eyes while you get off to work.
But, Mum, there's something you should know.
Yes, I know, but not at the moment. We're interrupting your father from getting his breakfast.
You mean I've got to cook my own breakfast?
You might as well get some practice in.
No, not good.
Well, then you can do without it.
You...
Fine, Mum. Fine.
You want some tea? You're going to have to boil the kettle.
Listen to me when I'm talking to you.
I don't want to hear another word from you. I've had about as much of your voice as I can take for a lifetime. You go on and on is bad enough when you're talking sense, but when you start spouting through the back of your neck, I can throttle you. Why should I waste my energy wringing your neck?
What a pity.
Hey, Harry, watch it, Harry.
What are you trying to do with my brainless?
Brain yet to take a guide to myself to find it.
What's the matter now?
It's Morley, she's threatening to leave me.
Get away.
Yes, and it's all because of that big-headed Welshman.
Jenkins?
Yes, Jenkins.
He seems to get into everything.
He's trying to get into my family now.
Go on.
It's true. Gladys has gone soft on him, and Morley's going round eating wedding bells and smelling orange blossom. I'm not having him in the house.
And Maudie says you will.
That's about the size of it, all she'll need.
That's women for you.
As if I haven't got enough on my plate without all this.
Always striving
I'm going to bounce down.
Her mother was the same, walked out on her father. Her sister was separated from her husband. Seemed to have married into a family of nomads.
Happened it won't happen.
But it will happen. What will happen? Anything you have to deal with one crisis at a time. I suppose she told you about the girl losing his memory.
Yeah, better luck for us, isn't it?
Depends on how you look at it. What we have to do now is make sure he doesn't get it back in a hurry.
How do we do that?
Just pretend last night never happened. Forget about it.
Oh, ignore it.
Just ignore it.
Well, what have you asked?
Tell me the same as I did.
That you found him in the bulrushes.
That he missed his connection.
Oh, that's all right, because we never had a train.
You see, why didn't you have a dance or something? But for heaven's sake, give your brain a rest. Oh, and by the way, don't call him Bill. I told him his name's Brown, and he's a traveller for an animal booze company. I've been through his pockets and removed all forms of identification, so we'll be all right there.
You'll get 10 years for that if you find that.
If I get found out, I shall get sent to Devil Island, and I shan't go alone.
Maud, you'll not go. Feeling better, Colonel? Whoa!
Colonel, why did he call me Colonel?
It's just a legacy from his army days, you know. Anything above a private he called Colonel, and anything that moved he saluted, and anything that didn't he whitewashed. As you may well remember. Oh no, of course you wouldn't.
But Harry, I wasn't in it.
It was because of him, you know, did he away the second front. It's a wonder they didn't call off the war altogether. How's the hair?
Terrible, terrible.
Then you'd better sit down.
If only I could remember how I got here.
I told you, you missed your connection.
So you said, but where was I going? Didn't I have a ticket?
Well, we didn't want to tell you about that until you were feeling better, but you were travelling on a blackboard ticket.
Never.
It's true, if I never move from this spot again. Isn't that right?
Oh, this is dreadful. Are you going to report me?
That depends.
Oh, my head's splitting. Oh. How did I come by this long?
I remember, there was this big sign outside.
What a step stool this morning. Why couldn't you go and drop a line to your dad?
What could he do with the line?
And you with a fresh start. Now, see you later. What's up with you, Elizabeth? You've seen a ghost.
Chicory. Ickery. The woman who came with, shh, you know who.
Blimey, Miss Hickory! She mustn't see you here. How do you fancy just nipping into the kitchen for a minute?
Is it absolutely necessary?
You haven't seen our kitchen, you haven't lived. We'll take him into the kitchen and show you all these fixtures and fittings.
And about time.
We will expect him.
Where's the colonel?
He's not here.
Why not?
Why not?
He must be here.
Well, he's not here. We haven't seen him.
He must be here. He said he was going to be here.
You've just missed him, that's it. You've just missed him.
Well, he's not in here. I have just come down from headquarters with important news.
Like I said, you've just missed him. He's gone to Hanslip, that's it. He's gone to Hanslip.
This is most annoying.
That's where you'll find him if you want him.
Very well, I'll go. Should I miss him? Hold on to him, whatever you do.
We will, don't worry.
Good man.
Goodbye. Right, you can come out now.
Hickory? You know, that name rings a bell.
Does it?
Yes, but in what connection? I cannot think for the life of me.
You're probably thinking of Hickory Dickory Dock. She's no relation, and anyway, you don't want
Hurry up, he's coming!
What on earth's happening?
It's the bogeyman. We are getting the bogeyman.
This is all very
How will
odd.
he get down?
I don't understand.
Shush.
Isn't anybody going to see who it is?
You know who it is. Why do you think he's down here?
Oh, hello, neighbour.
Hello, Mrs. Ventristle. Is Mr. Ventristle there? It's most urgent I speak to him. Oh, sorry, Mr. Ventristle. I didn't want to interrupt you in the middle of your devotions.
And why did you?
Speak to you. We've got terrible trouble at the site.
Well, don't stand out there. Come on in.
Well, I didn't want to come up here, Sid, knowing how you feel.
Why did you?
But we have an unofficial strike on our hands, that's why.
Shush, you've got company. All right, Mr. Brown, you can come out now.
How's it go?
No, he's here, but we want him. We don't want him now.
What do you mean?
Why don't you just go lie down? Go and lie down upstairs. You'll feel much better then. Mordy, take him upstairs.
This is all very peculiar.
Come along, Colonel.
She called me Colonel.
There's nothing to laugh for. You don't get them stairs.
What's all this about a strike?
Nothing to do with me.
We don't believe you.
It's true. When I went up to the site this morning, I saw all the men gathered in a large group like they were having a meeting.
Well,
Well, when I got closer, I could see that somebody was speaking to them.
What's wrong with that?
Guess who it was?
Billy Gray.
No.
Then we give up.
Sam McNabb.
What?
Sam McNabb?
Sam McNabb. Large as life he was. Lord in the unions. To hear him speak, you'd have thought he was the president of the TUC, praising them to high. Telling them if it wasn't for the union, their wives and children would still be working up the chimneys.
Get to it.
And the workers would still be slaves being lashed by the whips of the bloated aristocrats. All blood and guts, egging him on full of his own eloquence. And it was then that it happened.
What happened?
He put in a complaint.
What complaint?
He put it to them that they should demand to have the wives here with them or strike.
All of them?
No, only the married ones, you. Take the notice of it. Just carry on.
But he explained that it was going to be a long job and that they shouldn't be kept apart from their loved ones, atoms or no atoms. And then towards the end of his speech, in a last final burst of passion, he was shouting that they could build walls as long and as high as they liked, but they couldn't seal them off from their conjugal rights. And on that, the men went mad.
I'm not surprised. I knew that everybody special had a kick, but I never knew it was anything like that.
I tried talking to them, but they wouldn't listen to me.
Well, they probably heard enough of you. We all have if it comes to that.
No, you don't understand. We can't have an unofficial strike, and that's what this would be. Headquarters would never back such a fantastic demand. Where would all the women sleep? We're pushed for accommodation as it is.
Why are you telling me all this?
Because I need your help.
Oh, beg your pardon.
Because I need your help. You don't want the men to strike, do you?
No, I don't, but I'm not very keen on helping you either. You've never given a tucky down about us in the past. And then the moment your bloody authorities floored you, you come round here expecting us to save your skin. Well, you can go and...
So that's your attitude?
It is.
Right. How do you think British Railway would react if I told them that 3 of their employees conspired to intimidate one of my workmen into joining the union, only for the simple reason of causing trouble and dissent among the members? How do you think they'd like that?
We wouldn't like it at all, but you can't prove anything. And anyway, we only did it for the best. How did we know Sam McNabb was going to turn out to be public enemy #1?
The matter is, he has. Now what are we going to do about it? Either we work together, or I contact British Railways.
That's blackmail.
Call it what you like, it's up to you.
What does you've got to work?
I had, but I've come back. Oh, I didn't know you were here. Have you,
That's not why I'm here.
Well, it's why I'm here. Where's Mum?
She's in bed, because she's in
Mum? Will you come down here a minute, please?
What's going on around here? This woman's like Elsa Poppy.
You'll soon know.
Glorious, anything wrong, love?
Plenty.
The way we're going on, we'll have to have a complaints box.
Shut up, Dad. Let someone else get that all in for a change.
Now you listen to me.
No, you listen to me. I will cycle
sake, Maudie, stop cooing like a frustrated pigeon. We've got all this trouble on the factory, and all you can do is swan at us like it was their mating season.
There's no need to be coarse.
It is Abe's fault. Everything he says, I just get on my nerves.
You haven't got a good word for anything these
No,
days.
I've got a good one that describes it, not to wear teeth.
Just you use it, that's all.
Don't start fighting again, please. I only came back to tell you there's no need for you to leave the house. I'll go, and you can go on living with Dad.
Thank you very much. Just out of curiosity, where do you think you're going to live?
Don't know yet. We'll find somewhere.
Well, according to all accounts, accommodation is going to be very scarce around here in the next couple of weeks.
What do you mean?
Ask your intended.
What does he mean?
There's been a development at the site.
What he means is he's got a strike on his hands.
Is this true?
Not my fault. Your father is as much, and the others are as much to blame as anyone. I don't know what they told McNabb last night, but this morning he's had all the workers down tools until their wives can come up while they're working.
But what are we going to do?
Well, I've asked your father to help, and if he doesn't, he's as much in the soup as I am.
How many married men are there working?
68, not including myself.
You're not married yet.
Maybe not, but it won't be long.
So, what it's boiled down to is we have to find accommodation for 68. 8 women when they come here, and the men still carry on working.
That's right.
How are we to break down 69 married couples?
I've got it.
Well, keep it to yourself. Should have asked.
All right, no need to lose your head.
Why not? I'm entitled to. I've lost everything else. Wife, daughter, pub side. And if I don't sort this accommodation problem, that's how we're losing my job as well.
I was thinking,
Just take an aspirin, maybe it will pass.
what about those old coaches down on the north siding?
What about them?
Well, folks could live in them, couldn't they? They could have a compartment apiece.
By Jove, that's an idea.
It certainly is.
I've got it up here, you know. There's 8 compartments a coach, and there's 7 coaches. That makes
56 couples.
Well, see, you've got promotion for this, Percy.
and we can stick the old shunting engine on the end, and they can have running hot water.
You know, where's he getting it from? I've never seen you like this before.
I've never been like this before. And they won't be standing in the station, so they can all use the.
So they go, you're surpassing yourself. Are you feeling all right?
I've never felt better. Then there's the engine shed, but all those are left over.
Genius. Sheer genius. I'm proud of you, Percy.
I've been very misunderstood in the past.
Well, forget the past. From now on, you will never be misunderstood again. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you to our far-sighted friend here. It looks as though the present emergency is at an end. What's that?
Sounds like a crowd. It's Sam McNabb and some of the men from the site. They're marching along the platform.
There we are. We're looking for you. Bring the man your ransom. We want to talk to you. You're going to tell them no wives, no work. You get that? No wives, no work. That's our slogan.
If that's your slogan, what's that?
That's our ambition.
Go back to the site and tell the men to start carrying on with their work.
Not without our wives. We're not working without our wives.
Your wives can come.
Eh? What do you say then?
I'm saying your wives can come up here if you want them.
You better not be putting my leg now.
No, get the men to write home to their wives tonight, and they can come up here next week if that's what you want.
Thanks, Andy. The Colonel's had an accident.
He has.
Yes, there was a bit of a struggle, and he hit his head on that low beam outside our bedroom.
You know what this could mean, don't you?
Got a rough idea.
Well, don't all stand there. Get in the chair. Are you all right?
We certainly
tea?
Oh, he isn't. Get him over here to breathe on.
You need to bother to keep me round. Feeling better?
What happened? Where am I? Brent Whistle.
Do you recognise me?
Of course I do, Pan. Keep right. Hollis. Yes, I remember now. This is Little Straney. I came here to write a report. But something happened. What?
It's a long story.
Blimey, he's off again.
Whiskey. Whiskey. The last thing I remember clearly was the smell of whiskey. And a pickled Scot.
You called me a pickled Scots.
Did you say something?
I can't do it anyway.
What's he yapping about? And leave that thing alone and listen to me.
You don't want me to do that, sir?
Put it down, I say.
Was it you who called me a pickled Scots?
It was you drunken reprobate.
Oh, aye. So I'm a drunken repro. So a pickled Scot, am I?
Yes, you are. And you should stop breathing all over me.
Oh, don't worry. I'll do worse than that in a minute.
I'll have you removed, you drunken maniac.
Oh, aye. So I'm a drunken maniac now as well, am I?
Yes, you are. And I demand that you're removed at once.
No one's going to stop you after this round your neck.
Don't just stand there, Brent Whistle, do something. This is all the time it's
Did he?
Yes. Sam gave him a little Saxon sympathy.
Aye, did that. Yeah, they come into him.
And he got it. Anyway, if my calculations are right this time, when he comes round, his name should be Brown. Mine will be Mud.
We can't keep him here forever, Dad. We're bound to miss him sooner or later.
No, they'll just write him off as a public loss.
He's sleeping like a baby.
Oh, what a horrible thought. Anyway, you better get back to your angry young man and tell them the good news.
Oh, aye, well, lad.
All right, then get off and tell them their accommodation will be ready for them next week. And you won't be needing this anymore, will you?
Oh, no. I've done what I've come to do. The crusade's over. The battle's won. Scotland forever.
Another satisfied customer. Right, boys and girls, back to work. Further, back in your kennel.
Right, Harry.
You know what you can do, don't you? That's right.
But Harry, you promised me promotion.
So you want to go to the field, do you?
Ah!
Right, go on to the signal box, climb up it and fix that loose slate on the roof. Well, I think that's another crisis we've dealt with successfully.
Would you like to be bent for some?
It was probably intentional.
How does it have neither sight nor sound of Colonel Throckmorton? Oh my God, Father, the Colonel! Colonel, are you all right?
Which is kind of be a little much familiar.
You mean you don't recognise it?
I don't know, the man.
You should do, she's dressed differently.
I
You wouldn't care if you went off with a bang, you're wasting your time.
wouldn't be so sure about that if I were you.
What do you mean?
We've been trying to get hold of him since yesterday.
Why? What's the matter?
What's the matter? What's the matter?
You heard it, what's the
I'll
matter?
tell you what's the matter. It's all off. They've stopped the building of the plant. It's over. Finished. Done with.
Oh, you mean they're closing us down?
Oh, no. Oh, dear. No. The minister has plans for you in this station. You're to be kept open as a prime example to all of the station masters on how not to run the railway.
Hello, little Ben at Little Stadium, Bedwhistle speaking. You what? The Royal Train? Diverted? Obstruction on the line? Right away, Your Majesty. I mean, yes, sir. Did you hear that? This is the greatest moment of my life.
Harry, there's a train coming.
It's not just a train, it's the train. Royal.
Mail?
No, Your Majesty. Come on, action stations. Let's show them what else training's good at.
I'll go and get the golden clippers and the soft toilet tissue.